It's week 5 of the NFL. It's the Vikings and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they... Step or not, many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Back to throw now on first down. It's caught. Cooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This is Hood on the ground. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. On first down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Heck, Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call. He's thrown that red challenge flag out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Vaughn on first and 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deuce Vaughn. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Hood. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of...
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Again, a run with Vaughn. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll go to the air here. 2. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday Nighter, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Fights loose. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Eagles at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
Hey, 73.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 12. to throw. And that is incomplete.
That is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They go play action with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is. Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to...
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Here's 2nd and 7.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Hey.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got Smith here. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He finds his man, Pollard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Dancing to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. He'll return it from the 6. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Looking downfield for Pollard.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Nolan Smith
collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw here.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Runs through. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their...
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith
from 19 yards away.
And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That is caught, and he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the 1st half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. there's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles...
Got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like enough.
Mustang 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. And quickly, they get to the line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got... reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Cowboys and the Lions under the lights on Sunday night.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they bring him down shy of the 20. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th, but we are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly...
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Cowboys,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
It's the National Football. And we'll see Tony Pollard. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Cowboys and the Chargers, and it's coming right up
out
on
of the gun to give to Pollard.
Sports.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back now in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their... About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the... The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give to Pollard running left.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. He put quite a...
On the set. Ready.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Run for Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
103 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On play action, they'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Dallas, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5.
It's Madden NFL 20. And all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Broncos and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after the play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
And his throw here's incomplete.
This is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's third and long.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They're going to try and throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Down.
Throwing his lance on third down.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They'll set up a throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves him with 3rd and 1, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the foot.
It's week 11. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Giants and the Cowboys on Monday night prime time.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. They're going to look to throw. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it is caught by Lamb. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper. Complete. Touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's able to get it back here. This offense will have a first and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, held in by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dallas.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, Pollard. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And quickly to the end. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll run. Here's Pollard. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Here's Pollard again. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back to throw now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Out of the gun now on third down. They shakes him off, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaking up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Sims. And got his man complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Here's Sims. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll set up shop right near mid.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You
It's week 13 of the... And this one features Eric Kendricks.
Ready up. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there.
On the jump. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That is caught. Schoonmaker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready? Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready, ready?
2nd down, Pollard again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
59 yards on the ground for him so far. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Hurry, hurry!
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does. Completes it right side to Cooper. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Second down and 3. Now Pollard.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders. So let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Cowboys, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
It's and we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Cowboys and the Packers on Sunday night.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Here as he's taken down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Back to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that CD and
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film,
It's Madden.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him, that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down about the 27. They'll set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now back to throw.
Looking downfield for Pollard.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw here. He's got a man, complete. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Back to throw now on first down.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
They'll set up a throw.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll drop to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded.
It's week. And we'll see the Cowboys' creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys and the Bears on Sunday night primetime.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second
60
and
Maverick,
12.
60 Maverick.
At the
Take
23-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
18, pioneer.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver Cooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. They'll run with Herbert. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert. Throwing on third down, Fields. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A fourth quarter miss like that, there's no lonelier feeling than that kick. Here we go on fourth down. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. It's a... So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it.
It's the NFL. And we'll see the Cowboys. Creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards
this is
for
a
the
big
season.
spot right here.
It's the Cowboys
this to at
and the
least make it
Saints
a
coming up
5-point cushion.
Next.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but what a ride.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He's back to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door, field goal range now. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Steps away.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Come 19.
They'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the fight. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate.
It's the National Football League on EA Sport. He's on the doorstep of another milestone in a great season, approaching 1,200 yards. It's the Cowboys and the Raiders under the lights on Sunday night.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had